Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Vaughn. What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
All right, so we got some disturbing news. We just got word today that, well, let me read you the official statement from AMC concerning Chris Hardwick. And I guess this is coming from Deadline. AMC said that we have a positive working relationship with Chris Hardwick for many years, said the home of The Walking Dead in a statement on Saturday, one day before season 2 of Talking with Chris Hardwick was set to debut. We take the troubling allegations that surfaced yesterday very seriously. While we assess the situation, Talking with Chris Hardwick will not air on AMC, and Chris has decided to step aside from moderating planned AMC and BBC America panels at Comic-Con International in San Diego next month. As you recall, as we recall, he was set to, hey David, how are you?
Hey, Jay.
He was set to moderate the Doctor Who panel in San Diego Comic-Con. Now he is no longer doing that, and we also got word last night from them and rumblings that they were not going to have him, even if he didn't bow out. They were just, they didn't. It wasn't definite, but they just did not want him on there. Chris Hardwick had responded about, you know, we said it last night. He says, I was heartbroken to read Chloe's post. He says our 3-year relationship was not perfect. We were ultimately not a good match and argued, even shouted at each other. He says, but he loved her and did his best to uplift and support her as a partner and companion in any way. And at no time did he sexually assault her, he said. So he's saying, you know, while they weren't a right fit, he didn't do any of those things. Now, he also said that she cheated on him, to which he broke it off with her, and that she had begged to get back together, start a family, and he said no because of his beliefs. He was not gonna go back. She, on the other hand, had said a lot of different things that she left him. And again, obviously someone's lying. And it's the thing that if she's lying, why would you try to make yourself look good and lie? There's no excuse that you should ever cheat. I feel my beliefs is that you just break up. You don't cheat. You know, nobody has a gun to your head. Nobody, and I understand this in this day and age, as psychologists and therapists and people try to analyze everything and make excuses for everything. But the way I was raised, nobody stays in a relationship that long for 3 years and just be completely miserable. I mean, it had to be perks that, you know, and for her to supposedly record him for years, obviously she had an agenda, I think, again, it's just my opinion, to exploit him, to become famous with him and become famous after him. I mean, again, I'm not saying that this is definite. I'm just trying to surmise an opinion, and I'm very disturbed by the fact that not hardly anybody is sticking up for him, and everybody's running for the hills. And people who I thought were open-minded, female YouTubers and people, are totally closed-minded, and I'm shocked, and I'm like, starting conversations with these people because I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, me personally had a thing against Chris Hardwick with the Doctor Who thing. You all know that. I wasn't happy with that. But I did not hate him, and I did not have a thing against him with Talking Dead because I love Talking Dead with him. But I had a thing with him with the Doctor community. Now, I'm not going to be biased and hate him because of that into this situation. I'm going to look at it objectively and open-minded. But you can't destroy a person, like, if it's not even proven. I don't understand why all these companies are a bunch of pussies
Yeah.
Like, because my whole thing is that if it does come out that he is completely innocent,
Mm.
he should be able to sue the shit out of AMC, out of
Yep.
NBC, out of
Yep.
BBC. And not
BBC.
only should
Yeah.
he be able to sue her too, but they should have to give him his job back while he got a pay raise and a pay thing,
Right.
because there's
Exactly.
no reason he should lose the job. And even if the thing working relationship's going to be weird, they did
Mm-hmm.
wrong by him, so they need to give him his job back plus compensation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The guy just got married. The guy just
Mm-hmm.
bought a house. He was posting all this stuff. He's making all these rooms. He's spending a lot of money. His whole life is taking pictures with celebrities. He has a good time. While I do believe that he's full of crap with certain fandoms, that he's not exactly as big with
What he
Walking
seems to
Dead,
be.
with Doctor
Yeah.
Who, he is still trying to play
Yeah.
the role and be, the whole genre, like a nerd, whatever. So again, I'm trying to have an open mind here, but I also was watching videos some people made about her, and I looked at her IMDb, and it doesn't
Right.
show me that she was blackballed in any way. It doesn't look like she had a problem getting work. In fact, it looks like she's been busy. So I want to know how this financially corrupted her and destroyed her and hurt her in any way, because at the same time, there's the old expression, you cry with a loaf of bread under your arm.
Mm-hmm.
You're making thousands and millions, and why are you hurting that you're being blackballed? I don't understand. Like, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, did she had a chance instead of making 10 million, 15 million? Is that what it? I mean, I don't know. If he did do those things, see, there's a whole bunch of things about this subject. I personally feel if you're going out with somebody, you can't, like, years later, all of a sudden, when the person becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, try to destroy the fucking person.
Yeah.
I mean, then nobody's going to date nobody. Nobody's going to marry nobody. No guy's going to be with any girl. This is going to be fucking ridiculous. I mean, you can't just, like, complain about it afterwards. Like, just don't be in the damn relationship. You know? Don't be in it. Leave it. I mean, you're doing well for yourself. Why would you? The thing is that I could see anybody else, if they didn't have money, if they didn't have a place to live, right? And she didn't want to have no place to go. She had friggin' money. She was making money. She could be on her own.
Right.
Very easily. Very easily. Like, even if you didn't get, like, the Ritz, I mean, you could get a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, she could have lived nicely. So there's no, to me, I don't understand why, unless she was looking for a hook, unless she was she was burned because she cheated, she wanted him back, he didn't take her back, and she was like, I'm going to screw with this guy eventually.
Right.
Now, again, I could be wrong, Vaughn. I mean, he could turn out to be the biggest dick known to man. I mean, if he's a dick with the Whovian community, he could be a dick, and then we'll call him out on it.
Right.
But I just feel we don't know.
It's such a delicate subject, and it's such because we only hearing one side of the story. We don't know what exactly happened in this relationship. We don't. It's
How could they come after him for not responding for 24 hours when she didn't respond for years? How could they blame him for holding back his comments for a day? One fucking day. What's the big fucking deal? He didn't answer for one day. I wouldn't fucking answer, because if you answer the day of, you're going to be hot-headed. You're going to be pissed. You're going to be like, this fucking... So I think he did the right thing. I don't understand how that's an admission of guilt, that he didn't say anything for 24 hours. I don't understand it. His lawyer would have advised him not to say shit.
Right.
We are now... That's what I'm saying about Me Too movement. It's good that we have the movement, but it's also bad that we have that movement, because people are taking advantage of that situation, and you don't know if it's coming from a positive space or it's coming from a very negative and dark space.
I think that there needs to be a counter movement
Mm.
where, and again, this is what I propose. You
Okay.
two with a question mark, meaning that, oh, now you're going to do a false accusation, because a movement that
Yeah.
tries to protect the Me Too movement, but goes
Mm-hmm.
after the people with the full, meaning people that were with Me
The false
Too
accusation. Yeah.
would support this movement
Okay.
to go after the people that destroys the Me Too
I
movement.
think
You two
I
with a
think
question
there
mark.
should be a period of investigation before they just decide, to
Right.
jump on this bandwagon of firing somebody, because this is actual life that you are messing with. You know, I
Yeah.
think there should be a
So what is
period
he
where they
supposed to do,
investigate
Vaughn?
both sides.
What is he? Here's the
He
thing. He
can't do
just bought a
nothing.
house. Here's the thing, right? He just bought a
Yeah,
house, right? He spent tons
yeah.
of money, right? I'm sure he's going to be paying a mortgage, right? Unless he bought it up outright. I don't
Mhm.
know. But
Yeah,
how could he be? It's like he's handicapped and is like a quadriplegic and he can't work anymore.
yeah.
His
Mm.
whole thing, his whole thing has been stopped.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to take a picture with him. Nobody wants to talk to him. Nobody wants to give him a chance.
Wow.
What the hell is he going to do? What
He
the hell
can't
is he
do.
going to do?
He can't work in Hollywood. I know that much. Unless somebody. But see,
Unless his
that's what I liked
parents
about
were rich or
the
something?
Jeffrey. Yeah, unless
Right.
that's what I like about Jeffrey Tamar's situation. Even though I don't quite understand the whole situation, and he probably did that. But
Right.
they gave him they said, hey, we know that you're fired from Showtime, but we're still gonna have you come on Arrested Development and finish that show. They didn't really block him from making money,
Right.
and that's what they have to do. I mean, you have to weigh out these situations. And if this was happening, why did she not report it then and there? Why was
Exactly.
she so scared? Why was she so scared? I mean, I know the
But how could she be
situation, it's
scared, though?
easy.
Here's the thing. She's working. What is she scared about? She's
Mm.
working. She's making money. She's got a new
Yeah.
boyfriend. She's got a this. Like, and another thing,
What
too. She recorded him for fucking years. You're not allowed in California to record. She can go to
record,
jail.
yeah.
She can go to jail because
And then
she's
the
playing this
investigation,
bullshit.
wherever he gets to investigate this situation, like the count of hers, they need to confiscate all what she has. Because if that is the case, she's been illegally tapping somebody, and that is punishable by law.
Yeah. And here's
Mm.
another thing. All the people on Twitter, right? This is what I think should
Hmm.
happen. All the people on Twitter that are not giving him a chance and are immediately on her side, if this comes out that she's full of shit,
Mm.
everybody should stand by their fucking statement. They shouldn't be
Hmm.
hiding for the fucking hills,
Mm.
erasing the fucking history. Every woman or guy should be held accountable
Oh yeah.
for their fucking statement and
Mhm.
called out on it. Everybody. I
And
mean,
Mm.
this is what I bring this up because it basically is what I see happening. And this is totally, it's not severe as that situation, but like I said, one of my favorite comedians got caught up in something that somebody said lied on to them. And basically, everybody in that fandom is going after him. And he didn't say anything about that situation. And let's be honest, $1 Million Stream was racist, anti-Semitic, and everything. So Adult Swim had the right. But this does relate to what we're talking about. It's the fact that they blame this one person, and I'm not gonna mention no names, but they blame this one person for the cancellation of this show. Now, how it relates to this situation is that we live in an age now that any little thing that is negative, or if somebody lies on you, it can spin out of control. Now, we're not saying that she did lie. We're just saying that if that is the case, then there should be protocols set. It's easy to
Mhm.
go with Me Too because it's an easy scapegoat right now. You've
Mhm.
taken away from a serious topic where people who are not famous, people who are disenfranchised, people who are poor are going through the same predicament, and it's real crap. And if these people coming out with these allegations and they are false, you're going to hurt the people who actually needs this type of help, who needs people to stand up and say, hey, you're wrong. That
I mean,
needs
she
this
was his
extreme.
girlfriend. She willingly had sex with him. How is it? for
Well, to
3
be
years.
fair,
How is it like sexual abuse? I don't understand it.
and to be fair, since the incident with Anthony Bourdain, I've been looking up Asia Gento, and she was the one who started Me Too. But on the flip side of that coin, she ended up dating Harvey Weinstein for a long period of time, even doing those accusations. So
Right.
it's 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 almost like the boy who cried wolf scenario. You're gonna say this so long that people are gonna not. It's gonna start being a joke, and that's what this movement is not about. It's about real issues, real people being
Do
sexually
you think
harassed,
that if
people
this
who are
comes
being
out,
abused.
that this is bullshit, do you think it destroys the Me Too movement?
It will put a very bad dent in it. That people it will call out people who are actually using this movement as a
Do
way
you
to get
think
at
like
people.
this stuff should destroy people's careers?
I don't think. I mean, you innocent to proven guilty. She
I mean,
has to have
Harvey
fraud. I
Weinstein
mean,
is guilty. Looks
yeah,
like
Weinstein
guilty,
is
whatever,
guilty. Yeah, he's
with
guilty.
everything. He's a piece of
He
crap, but
did. He
Oh yeah.
is really. Yeah,
piece
I'm
of
not
crap.
saying I don't agree with nothing he did.
Oh, definitely
He's
not.
a fucking
I
he's
mean,
a
I
fucking
heard
worst
all these
person.
fucking. There's so many fucking
Yeah,
horror stories.
so many
There's
Oh,
people.
no
Yeah.
fucking way anybody would
yeah.
believe him for
Now in
anything.
that situation, yes, weed them out. Weed people like
Fuck
him
him.
out.
Yeah, fuck him.
They need.
No,
Yeah.
But with Ryan Seacrest and these Isaiah
and that
Zari
was
was another
bullshit
one.
too. The
Yeah,
Seacrest one. That was bullshit too. And they
yeah,
almost destroyed him. Almost fucking destroyed him.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
But see,
fucked
here's the
up is
thing.
that though? Even the wrestler. Look at the wrestler.
When hmm And when people go after somebody, they need to have find facts. They have to say, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is what happened," and then speak up when it happens. Do not wait 2 years or to the statute of limitation come
Right.
out that you want to come and holler, "Oh, well, this happened." Okay, I know it's about trauma. I know it's
Sure.
about mental, your mental acumen towards this situation. But you have to look at the flip side of this and say, "Hey, you need to speak out. You have to because waiting 3 or 4 years after the fact, it's not
That's
going to look
bullshit.
good because
That is.
if you said it right then and there when you was with him, then yeah, we would believe you. But now some people are having doubts about this situation because
Mhm.
Yeah.
of the
He
fact that
never
you waited
filed
so
anything.
many years.
Not
Yeah,
only has she not filed anything, but I think he should file right now. I think he should completely go after her legally. Because here's the thing.
yeah,
She never meant to file anything. She figured her voice would get shit
Mhm.
happening. And this is my opinion again, I don't know. We could have a situation where he never at least never sexually abused her, but
yeah,
he was a dick to her, where
yeah,
he tried to
exactly.
blackball her. But here's the thing. It's one thing to say that he's gonna blackball her. Maybe he did or maybe he didn't. But if a company didn't give her work,
Yeah,
it's the company's fault, not Chris Hardwick, because they don't have to fucking listen to him.
exactly.
And
But see, here's the
she
thing.
should, if she was really blackballed, she should name fucking companies and name the situation. And then if it
Right.
comes out that it's true, they should pay her restitutions.
Mhm.
Exactly.
But
But
she
see,
has
we have
not
nothing.
named one company that she was
No, we
blackballed
have
with.
not. We do not have no. We don't have no protocol for this type of
Mhm.
stuff. We have to
And
go
we got
by
her
hearsay.
boyfriend that's coming out, like, which he should just shut up because he's going to get her in jail. He's saying that she has tons of recordings and shit. You're an idiot
Mm,
because it's against the law, ass, to do that shit. So you're going to put her in jail. And again, maybe
it's
she's completely innocent. Maybe the poor girl did go through all this shit. Then fuck him, Chris Hardwick. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, then we will rip the fucking piss. But until then, it's in this country that I love. It's innocent until proven guilty,
Proven guilty.
Right.
Yeah.
and you cannot go against
But
that because then anybody could, anytime anybody fucking
it's
dates somebody. Look what's going on. There was somebody that went on a
yeah.
date with an actor. Remember that? They didn't like the way
It's
it went.
Azir Azari.
Right?
Yeah.
They didn't like the way the
Yeah.
date went, so he
Exactly.
fucking
Yeah.
almost lost his career because of a fucking
Mhm.
date.
That's terrible.
I mean, are you fucking kidding? This is why you're gonna have robots. Because people
Yeah.
are not gonna fucking they're not gonna fucking give birth anymore. They're
And
not
see,
gonna
it's
have
not.
the
And
human race is
see,
gonna
and
fucking
see,
Yeah.
see with them distracting from that whole thing, you know, the false allegations and stuff like that, not distract to the real legit ones, but it's gonna make people like me who wants to break into Hollywood and do work with some of these people harder because they're gonna believe that every female is gonna be after them.
Right.
You know,
I mean, that's the way it
they're
looks
gonna
right
be
now.
walking in eggshells. Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't even want to fucking shake somebody's hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
fucking
And it's
ridiculous.
like see, you have to see people. We have to look at all sides. We have to look at the bigger picture of this situation. We can't be like short term with this. You have to put stuff. There should be some laws that are put in place to do a
Yes.
full investigation on both sides of the coin to really go in and dig in to see if this is a legit situation, if this is a false allegation, if it is legit, then go from there. If it's not legit, then
If this
take it
is
from there.
not legit, she should fucking lose everything. And every company that burned him should get fucked. But if it is true, then he should fucking
He
come
should be,
out,
yeah.
apologize, and
Yep.
still be fucking destroyed because he's an ass.
Right.
That's the
Yes, it
whole thing.
is.
So, I
But we
mean,
knew that for a long time.
we know he's an asshole with shit. I mean, to
Mhm.
me, I never, and again, that's why I'm trying to not go against him and be biased because I was mad at him for different things.
Mhm.
How can you try to make the Walking Dead community unified, but then at the same time you try to fucking divide the Whovian community
Exactly.
and tell everybody to go fuck themselves? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's why I always felt he's full of shit with stuff
Right.
because he is not the nerdist, the fucking overall geek of every fucking thing. He only likes
Yeah.
certain things. Maybe he doesn't like everything the way completely 100% like Walking Dead, because I do believe Walking
Mhm.
Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, he really 100%. I don't think he's 100% with Doctor Who. I think maybe he's 20%. But
Mhm.
he's just trying to make money doing a fucking panel. I don't fucking believe it. And Peter Capaldi called him out on it, and fucking other people called him out on it, and he's full of shit.
Right.
I've said it. And when he says fuck you, I'm like, we did a podcast, I'm like, fuck you, Chris Hardwick, back. Because you're an asshole. But
Mhm.
that's an isolated thing. If he really is that overall and being a total dick and fucking blackball and we're gonna have a fucking field day, then definitely it's on like Donkey Kong. But I believe in the old justice system of innocent until proven guilty, and there's nothing wrong with me saying that because that's what our forefathers wanted. That's what
Yes.
it is. Innocent.
Yeah.
Gotta give the fucking guy a chance, and you can't
Right.
come out and say, "Oh, he waited 24 hours, he's guilty." She came out 3 years fucking later. How many years later? Are you kidding? You can't fucking say that. And some people that I looked up to, and some people on the internet, YouTubers, I don't want to mention their names, but at the same time, I want to mention the names because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. People want to break out in things. I want to do books. Maybe I want to be a big YouTuber one day. Maybe I don't. But if I ever do, I'm gonna be fucking seeing all these people that I fucking, I may not agree with and shit.
Right.
One point in time, and it's a thing where you know what bothers me? People use this as a fucking witch hunt. And I see
That
the
is, yeah.
dumbest fucking tweets out there. And I'm not saying every woman. I'm saying there's some women that are like, let's go, let's destroy men. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is this? Like a war? Like, fuck out of here with shit. It's an isolated incident with him, one person. Is this like a bandwagon to fucking go against men now? I mean, fuck that. No. This is gonna be a goddamn fucking back and forth shit. I am totally honestly. I mean, I know you. I don't know if you remember before the Me Too movement. I'm for women getting theirs with stuff, but this has gotten out of fucking hand with this movement. I'm sorry. There needs to be a counter movement. There needs to be a counter movement. There needs to be some fucking protection and it's what? Any guy that fucking how they're having the women sign that special fucking contract. The guy should sign a fucking special contract too, protecting him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like if there's any false accusations, and if it's proven wrong, you get triple. That's what it should be. Anything that Chris Hardwick does in the future. Now we're getting that echo thing from you, David. This happened yesterday with your phone. I don't know what you just did with your audio, but it's affecting the cast. Like yesterday. You did something that yesterday too that it started acting weird. Is it maybe because you moved away from the microphone, or do you have a headset on? What do you have?
Just the phone.
Oh, it's the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yesterday we had to mute you because it's so it's still there. It's like all chirpy and shit. Loud.
It's the phone.
Yeah. All right. Mute yourself for now.
I'm sorry again.
No, that's all right, dude.
Yeah, that's all right.
Just mute yourself, man, because it's distracting to the audience. Yeah. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it. But you got to be able to unmute. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry, dude. All right. So, I want to do other casts. I want to be positive. I want to, we got stuff to talk about. This is just one thing in a grand scheme of things. So, we're gonna end. I mean, Vaughn, I think we're gonna end this right now, and we'll go to something else.
Yeah.
There's only so much. But actually, no, we can't end it yet. I gotta do something. AMC is not airing Talking with Chris Hardwick, which is a different show from Talking Dead. It's him talking to celebrities about movies, about other shows. Then he's got Talking Dead for Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, which I believe Talking Dead would have came back in August when Fear came the second part. Okay? So that is not, that right now, that's not airing either. Okay? NBC made a statement that said that they don't have to worry about till August, but for now, the whole show might be canceled. They may not even get another host for The Wall. And they said that Chris Hardwick basically bowed out of Doctor Who panel as well as Walking Dead just until this is over. It could be possible it's not canceled. Like, Talking Dead and Talking Chris Hardwick is not canceled. I just want to stress that, okay? He's not canceled. The Wall isn't canceled. They're all taking a wait-and-see attitude because here's the thing. If they are wrong, they are liable to be sued also for defamation of character. Like, they can't just do that, okay? So we're going to have a wait-and-see attitude. Chris Hardwick, I mean, what's going to happen next? I honestly think that she ain't going to do shit because I don't think she's got a leg to stand on because you're not supposed to record people. But we'll find out how far she's going to take this. I think you should take it further, too. But we'll see. To add something onto this also that's not related but is controversial, Roseanne Barr had signed a release form to allow her cast members to continue on and do a spin-off of Roseanne without her. Ordinarily, by the contract, if they were ever to do that, she is supposed to get money. And because they don't want to pay her anything and break the contract, they can't break the contract. So she supposedly is waiving the right to make money, just so her cast members could have a job still. And again, the way I feel about that is that it's, she shouldn't have said what she said. But if you're going to go after her for being Republican, you got to go after the Democrats that rip the shit out of the president or different things on a show or something that's just as disgusting, but because the network, I guess, is Democratic, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is, but you got to be fair. You can't just be going after a certain person and then everybody else breaks the rules too. So that's my take on it. We're probably going to see the Roseanne spinoff show, but I doubt it's going to do well at all. And I think it's going to get canceled anyway. But maybe that's why she's doing it too, to show that you can't do it without her. I don't know. We'll see. That's just my opinion. It's not a reflection of anybody else. A lot of nonsense going on in this world. So we'll see. All right. We'll be back with the Everything Show. Take care. Bye for now.